shortly. We're going to let the algorithm let everybody know that we are live. My name is Gabriel Stockton, and this is Watercolor Wednesday. We start at 6 p.m. Pacific Time. In case you are catching this on the replay, we have been talking about covered bridges this recent series. And so if you're coming on here, say hello and where you're from. If you're watching this on the replay, say hello in the comments, and YouTube will let me know. If you have any questions when you're watching these replays, please ask in the comments if there's a certain color that I didn't mention, or if there's like a certain brush or whatnot. Today we're gonna be using the Escoda Creador Travel Kit brush tool here. This wonderful thing, I'm not quite sure if it's made it to the US, but it does have a lead here, and we're going to be using that just here shortly. And it has this. I have shown just a video just on this. Hello and welcome. I see some of you popping on here. So there's the mop, and this is our perla, and we'll be using those here shortly. And yeah, as soon as a few other people hop on here just here shortly, we will get on our way. I will be using a few different colors today. There is a scene we're gonna paint, but I want to, it's always good to hit some of the fundamentals. And when I was a barber, I always had to go back and read my barber book. And if when in doubt, I would, go back and read up, And to keep your license, you had to get some continuing education. And the same thing with watercolors. You don't want to think you have it all mastered. You want to keep growing and learning. That was Hansa Yellow Light by Daniel Smith. And I'm looking for Queen Gold Deep. This is Minnesota Pipestone, which is Permatech by Daniel Smith. And I'm looking for Cobalt Blue. So I fill these up when they start getting low, and I fill them up when I use them. This is Lavender. If you've watched this show or caught some of the several replays that we have here on the channel over the last, half decade, you will hear some of these colors. Here's Quinacridone Deep Gold. I'm gonna put a little freshie of that right there. I'll be using that today. So you can see my palette is like uber dirty. I know there's 2 of you on here now. Let me see if we got any shout outs. Let me know in the comments. So this is our image for today. You could take a screenshot. If you want to start sketching that, go ahead. We will be, that's the value, gray, black and gray picture. But let's look at some fundamentals. And so it's always good to get back in here. And we did a waterfall the early part of the year. Go back and watch that one. And well, here we go. So I teach this drawing for watercolor really uber simple. And we can all draw a square, right? So a square has even sides, right? And, you know, give or take, to find center, I'm going to draw from corner to corner, like so. And then if I draw a line right here, I can now put a triangle right up here, like this, okay? So we basically have our little bridge. If you see these lines right here, I can make another square like this. And what do we have? We have some lines going back. That's called perspective. And we're going to drop that down like this. And we'll give one side a shadow. And give this ground some lines coming forward. And this would continue to come out like this. We'll give a little shadow on this side too. And sometimes right here is these little walls, so that you don't accidentally drive off probably into the water there. You have another little triangle up above there. And we're gonna shade this under there. And so we've got a nice little perspective, right? So let's look at this three-dimensional. And the way we can draw this three-dimensional is first we put what's called a horizon line. Okay, so this horizon line, if I have a box that is here, and if I have a vanishing point over there, and I draw these lines like this, okay, I know this is a watercolor show, but we gotta talk about some drawing. So here now, we've got a rectangle, and these wonderful covered bridges, they're more long, okay, rectangles, all right, so that's one going that way. What if we have one lower on this horizon? What does that do? Do you know? Put it in the comments. We're just gonna look at a actual rectangle for now. There's that. We don't really quite see the top right there, but we've got this interesting shape, right? Boom, boom, boom. Now, I'm not getting fancy and putting a roof on here right now. We're just drawing our box, the rectangle. Let's drop that vanishing point down here. So now it's above our horizon. See, our horizon was like this. This is kicking over. Now we might see the bottom of this. Yep, look at that. We're seeing the bottom of this, as if our box is starting to fly off into space. Okay. What if that box, it has a vanishing point right directly from it, 1 point perspective. and it's below. This is gonna draw back this way. You see that? And then we cap it off as if it's a rectangle. Do you see this? Now, if it's over here, coming like this and down, okay, like that, and we'll use that same vanishing point. This is coming here. I gotta move this over just a touch. Say hello where you're watching from. Now, for painting, you don't need to use a ruler. Just do some nice loose sketching. And we'll now make this a rectangle. And it's gonna fall underneath that point there. Okay. Now, let's just say there is the sun. The sun is over here shining. So this is gonna be in the shadows. This is gonna be facing away, so that's got some shadow. This is getting maybe a little bit of light. Again, we've got some shadows here and there. We're here, there's some shadows. And then in here, some shadows. This one's probably even darker, right? So in value, boom, boom, boom. This one is darker here. Okay. This is darker here. Like that. And so now with this vanishing point, we're getting a sense of where the object is in space. All 9 of you that are watching with 3 thumbs up, thank you very much. Let's put another one up here just because we can. And here's that point. Bringing that here. Now we're seeing the bottom of that box, right? And kick that over here. Bring this. So these lines, they go vertical and horizontal. Vertical, horizontal. All right. So the sun is here. Where is it hitting? It's hitting underneath there. So now this is shaded, but this is lit. Okay. And what if we put one right here? And they'll bring those lines right there and bring this line here. And we'll make this stop there. Do we see a line here? I don't know. Let's see. A little bit. There's a little bit. This is darker. And this is darker. Really dark. Okay. So, what I'm setting us up for is when we're looking at the angle of something. So say my horizon line is here. And a good way to think of a horizon line is there's a person over here, and he's the line of sight. Okay, so this guy's here, and he's got his Padre hat on, Actually, now he looks like he's a duck face. We'll make him a little bit bigger so you can see on the screen. So this gentleman is standing here, and this is his line of sight. So if I have a barn that is, if he is yay tall, we'll say he's like 5'9", and our covered bridge is about somewhere in there, the opening. And we'll put the opening, so goes like this, and the inside. So when he walks through, the covered bridge actually goes a little bit higher, and then there's a roof, right? And so in here, I'm showing a dotted line showing the inside, and then there's the inside of here, and this comes down to the water. There's a piece under there, and then this is coming like down and over. This is that little protective wall, okay? And then this is like grass. So his perspective is here. But if he was now standing on a ladder, and now he is up here, and he's got his phone out taking a picture. All right, and this is him taking a picture on his cell phone up high. Now he's looking this way. So, and this is kind of his eyesight now, okay? Now, what if one other one, he decides to sit down. He can't sit very well. He's kind of got a big belly. But he's got his little sketchbook, and he's gonna sketch, and he's here now. Now his line of eyesight is here, and it looks up this way. Okay, so this guy can see down in front of him and up. This guy can look across and down with this view. This guy can look up and down this way, but he's looking almost over the top. But say he liked a view, and now he's turning his phone this way. Okay? The reason why this matters is because if you're driving your car and the car comes down a hill and then goes back up a hill, so here you are in your sweet 1990s Cavalier, and you are driving the speed limit. And there you are. And then right here is our bridge, and the covered bridge. And you're gonna go in here and out here. You are now looking down at the covered bridge, and we've got water here. Okay, So the reason why I'm talking about this is because we have a little workshop coming up this Saturday. I can take 2 more people, and it's $165 for the Zoom workshop. So this is what we're looking at today. Is maybe there's a trees up in here, maybe there's trees back in here, and this is now what we're looking at. Okay, so all 10 of you that are watching with 3 thumbs up, right on. You see how this road comes down and then kicks back up? Thanks to Eric, one of our viewers, who sent this picture today. And we're gonna now look at this. Okay, so what are we seeing? We're seeing more the top here. Okay, more the inside here. So now what I'm looking at is, let's get our square. Ish. Okay. And this comes, there's the front, and it has that cute little part there. This kicks in like this, so it's got these nice little cute corners. Okay. Hopefully you can all see my drawing. Dun dun dun. I'll move it up a little. So I'm drawing this flat. Okay. And then let's put our roof on here. So let's say our roof is right here. Just put a nice little triangle up here. Okay. Now, where is our horizon? Is it right down the center? Okay. I would say no. And I would say it is down, because we're looking down. Okay. And so, my bad. So this here, actually, my bad. It's coming like this. So a good indicator is I could see the back of this here, and I can see this side here, and a little shimmy of a shape here. Now, if we know anything about perspective, things get shorter as they go back. Okay, so what we're looking at, friends, is we have a flat shape, and we want to make this 3-dimensional. Okay, so what I need is a box that does this, and it kicks out this way. Okay, so I have a box where I see this side here. Okay, my sun is over here. And then on this part of the box, there's a little bit of the bottom of the box here. And then the inside of the box here. Okay. And then we see a little bit of the inside of the box here. Okay. Like this. Now if the sun is there, what I could do is kick the shadow a little more like this. Inward. That is making this twist more. See that? This now is twisting. Twisting. It's like going like this. So now there's a shadow coming this way. See that? Okay. So this tells me this is coming back over here. This is coming back this way. This is coming back this way. And this is coming back this way. And we've got this cool shape here that's creating this angle. Okay. Now our road is coming up the heel. All right. And it's going back up the heel this way. And then we've got the road coming out like this. Okay. And then there's, this one has a little rail guard kind of thing coming like that. And we'll put a rail guard going this way. And then there's a center line of our road coming like this. We just took a big giant cardboard box and now we're going to drive through it. That's basically what we are seeing right here. All 17 of you. Okay. And would you like to see the color of this? So if you want to grab some of your colors, I'll be using Queen Gold Deep and some blues and greens. All right. Bum, bum, bum. So I have it on mono right now. And I saw some comments. What y'all? All right. Hello from Battle Creek. Hello from beautiful Brookshire, Massachusetts. Hi from Texas. Susan Little. Hello. Whoop, whoop. And oh man, that twist gets me every time, says Cindy. Watching you draw it, now I'm twisted. Too funny. Artie Raz, hello from Arizona. There's 19 of you on here watching. Who else is here? I'm gonna build this guy a little bit more now. We've got that here. Okay. You don't need a real sharp pencil. This is pretty nice. And if you want to draw looser, use that nice blunt side. All right. Now, some people use a really tight pencil, but then they're also using a ruler, and next thing you know, they got this mechanical drawing, and it's just makes you want to throw up because it's not loose and fun like watercolor should be. And so no disrespect to architects or anything. We see a little bit of the roof here. Okay. That road now is going to come out like this. And this little guy comes like this. Tick, 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 tick. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. And then this is gonna keep going up. This is the little center line of the road. And this is gonna come over here like that. And this is gonna get nice and textured and weathered. And there's some lovely trees now coming over here on this. A little lovely tree there. And that's good enough for now. So this is where we're going with this project today. But I want to do one more rendition for all 21 of you that are watching. So one more time. We need a horizon line, okay? And then we're gonna put our barn, or not our barn, our covered bridge a little bit lower, like so, okay? So it's not directly right in the center. Now I'm gonna put that vanishing line right here, and then draw this coming back, and then this coming here. I'm gonna draw this line here, this line here, like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring another vertical line right there. This we're seeing more of the side, and so guess what? I'm gonna take it back just a little bit further. Now to make this box, I'm now gonna bring this across, and this one's here. I'm gonna bring that one across, and now I've got this fun section here. Okay, so we're getting to see a little bit of that glimpse right in there. We've got this part here. Now, if I want to find the center of the opening, I'm drawing from corner to corner. Now a center line. Here's my roof. There we go. Let's see where that roof goes. We get a little bit of roof right there. Nice. Okay. Get this little part in here. We're gonna bring the front of our barn like this. The other front of our barn here. I keep saying barn, it's a covered bridge. Gosh darn it. My bad. And here we go with our covered bridge like this. Now, we get to see the inside of the covered bridge. So here's these verticals coming forward. Here's this other side of verticals coming forward. Okay. Now, what about the bottom? Yeah, they go horizontal. See that? And then there's some underneath, right in there. To really make this work, let's make this a little bit darker towards the back. And that little cute triangle corner like that was up here in the front. We'll put some shade underneath this side. And some more little vertical lines right here. And then this is gonna kick right on out like this. And then it's gonna come here, and then maybe the road turns this way and the road turns out that way. So then we're gonna have a rail guard, or whatever you call these. And then maybe this one comes down and out like that. Okay. All right, so now this lovely thing is here. The sun is over there. So this is all in the shadows. And then we got a road coming out this way, and you can turn and go this way. Now, over here is coming down. Underneath, there's a structured underneath. So I tilt that back. This is going to come here and down. So this is underneath. And then there's our water. We'll put some water right here. There we go. And then maybe we got a guy standing here. And there's the horizon. His head should be on the horizon. What if he is like 9 foot tall? Well, that's anomaly, and something very rare, and people will think you're kind of weird. But yes, gosh darn it, that guy was 9 foot tall, and we cannot be big fibbers, but we might as well tell a fish story and have him fishing. All right, and then there you were as an artist kid, kind of just sitting there sketching and not fishing. And it's not very safe. Sorry, do not do this at home. Be safer. Don't sit too close to the road drawing your pictures. And there's probably a shadow underneath our bridge. I did just make this up with my imagination. Imagine that. Well, we did. We just did it. And maybe there's a tree on this other side. All right. So, what did we do? We just built a wonderful covered bridge by just looking at perspective. So just, again, lines that are closer to us are taller, and as they go back to the vanishing point, they get smaller, okay? And when they are closer to us, they are wider, and they get shorter as they go back, okay? And so, as long as you know that, I did my job. All right. We got, oh my goodness. Luckily, I got my handy dandy watercolor book here, ready to rock and roll. So, we're going to bring this forward. And so, what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is we have a box. Drawing a box. Okay? Draw your box. On your mark, get set, go. You got your box? Alright. Now, we're going to draw a triangle. But guess what? The triangle is not quite centered. It's over a little. What? That's right, because our thing is doing a twisty-do. Thanks to Eric giving us a hard, twisty little box. Now, I already showed you how we were going about that, so maybe you fell asleep. All right, and then under here, so these watercolors, paintings can be nice and loose, but you gotta still kind of understand what's going on. You can't just be loosey-goosey and just let all the rules fly out. You gotta learn the rules before you break them. So there's this roof coming here, and then the part of the roof right over there. Okay, and then I'm looking at this width. It's coming in like that. There's my box, but the shadow kicks over this way, and then the shadow kind of kicks over this way, like on an angle. And the road, sorry for the glare, I'm a bad host, sorry, don't fire me. All 22 of you with 10 thumbs up, woohoo! All right, so there's this safety rail thing that comes like this. All right, this safety rail that comes up like that. Now, if you want to learn how to do these, you'd be a smart little cookie, because you know what? I sell these all the time, friends. People really like covered bridge paintings. I have some folks that are like, hey, Gabriel, I love me our covered bridge, and when the snow goes away, we will be sending you some pictures too. So let my bread and butter be your bread and butter. It wouldn't hurt, okay? You're not hurting me by getting some jobs, and then you can afford more classes from me. See how I did that? I'm just so silly. ABC, always be selling, friends. Always be selling. There's our road line. There's this thing. I'm gonna create some other lines. Our road comes right up this way. See that? And then there's a tree that comes like this. And there's another tree that comes this way. And I'm gonna leave a little opening right here because he's so cute. And then there's the little state sign or whatever. And loose, keep it loose. There is a tree over here. You could put a tree in there. Just put it in loose. It doesn't have to be perfect. This isn't perfect Watercolor Wednesday. It's just Watercolor Wednesday. And there's another tree trunk. What did I just do? If you have taken any of my teachings, you'll know that there's a papa, a mama, and a baby bear shapes. Oh, that's so cute. And that's good enough. If we want to put something in relationship here, and I'm looking at the time, I would say, what if we had a person right here on a bicycle? What? Yeah, that's right. We just put a bicycle in here. Dude on a bicycle going down. He needs to look like he's going downhill. Going downhill quick. Handlebars. Always need handlebars. Okay. He's kind of a big boy, but hey, no, we're not judging. I'm gonna put a little hat on him. There he is. Boom. This guy, about the time he gets over here, he's gonna be smaller. If he was catching up with his buddy would be like this tall. Okay, maybe a little bit bigger. Alright, but we're not gonna put a buddy. That's called perspective. Things get smaller when they get further away. Let me bring this so it doesn't slide down any further. Alright, any other comments? Hello! Sally's here. Jamie's here from Massachusetts. Alright. Cool photo. Now let's get to the color portion. Whoop! The color portion. I'm gonna go back to edit. And we're gonna go to colors. Wow! A whole bunch of stinking color. Thanks a lot, Eric. Eric likes to make me work hard. I'm kidding. He doesn't. He does send me really cool photos though. Alright. So, what I want to do is just take this kneaded eraser and lighten up these lines. I'm gonna roll this just like, remember Play-Doh? There we go. This is kind of nice than your regular eraser, where you have to blow it all off, or you have to run your hand. This just picks up and you're done. All right, so we've got, I got this dude right here, right? So I'm gonna put that lead away, and I'm gonna get out the portion of the mop brush here. So this is the same thing as that. Pretty cool, right? Now, I'm gonna get some Acardone Deep Gold. So I love this color. I love this color. I can't say enough. I love this color. So I'm gonna get right in here, and I'm gonna get rid of the white of the paper. I am painting on a Kilimanjaro watercolor sketchbook. Okay, take that same quinacridone and get into here. Ooh, yeah, that's right. I did just put quinacridone where there's blue. Oh my goodness, right in here. Now, I'm getting rid of the white of the page. I'm gonna go around my guy. Go around his hat. Around his body. Connect that. Alright. This gets quinacridone. This gets quinacridone. I'm gonna leave the white part of the roof. You gotta leave some whites, or people start questioning you if you even know what watercolor is. No, they don't. But they look at you funny. This gets quinacridone. And guess what? This gets quinacridone. This gets quinacridone. Guess what? This gets quinacridone. Right through the bicycle. Right through the guy's leg. Jeez. Leaving the t-shirt. Leaving the top of the leg. Leaving the face. No, we'll paint the face. Wah, painted the face. Alright. Now, I've got here some cobalt blue. Guess what? I could do that, or I can paint this upside down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the circus. Now with just a little bit of water, I'm bringing that blue on in. A little more blue right in there. I can actually see this better upside down. Can you believe that? He just painted upside down. So, oh my goodness, we're done. Thank you. Round of applause, we're finished. We finished our first wash. We used a mop brush. This is, if you're new here, this is a soft hair. Okay, the mop brush. We don't need that big of a brush for this painting. That's a 22 Aquario. All right. I'm now removing the mop from this tool. And now I'm putting this guy on there. And this is the Perla. Do you see that? I don't need the mop brush anymore. I'm done mopping my painting. You might have this Perla. Alright? Guess what? Which one would fit better in your purse to go traveling to Europe with? This one. Or your fanny pack. Or you could roll it up in your pant leg if you want to. Now I'm being silly. We're gonna get that cobalt blue and a little bit of Hansa yellow light. And guess what that makes? It makes a green. That's right. That's too much green. I want more of a fall green. That's like a spring green. Now, I want just some of that right there. And now just water. I'm gonna do this. Because I'm a crazy person. I'm just kidding. I'm just crazy for watercolor. There's some little greens over in here. There's some greens down in here. And then I'm just gonna add water. See that? There's some greens right here. That's really nice where it goes dot, dot, and then boop. Okay, look at that. And then, that's it. Guess what? We're done with greens. But you know what you can do? You're like, you just made us waste paper. Or paint. No. I would never. Hey. Okay. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna now put quinacridone deep gold in there. Did you see that coming? What? Ooh. And now I'm gonna put some of this stuff. Okay. I'm gonna put some of that like this. And then I'm gonna put some over here. And then guess what? I'm gonna get some, this is Pyro Orange. And I'm gonna put some Pyro Orange there. And some Pyro Orange right there. And guess what? I'm gonna put some Pyro Orange leaves down in here. What? Yes, I did. He's making a mess. He's not painting watercolor. I've never seen anybody paint like this. This is, if you've seen our series we did on local color, we're doing some local colors. There's some orange stuff back up in here. Okay, and some orangey stuff there. And I see some more orange stuff there. And more. Some water. Okay, now a little bit of blue. What does that make? It makes that crazy looking gray dark color. Yes, it does. There's some there. There's some right here. A little more blue. Darker. And there's that tree. There's this other tree. coming around my biker. You see that tree? Did you do the tree? I hope so. All right, now I put out some of this Minnesota pipestone. That is a lovely color. Now we've got our bridge and a nice mess of watercolors. It just looks ugly. If your painting doesn't look ugly right now, you're doing it wrong. We're gonna get in here, make this like that. And I'm testing this, and it's not quite what I want. So I'm gonna add some orange. I'm gonna go right off of that one. Ooh. And then I got some Chinese white here. He did not just add Chinese white. I'm gonna add that right in here. I'm leaving that little signia thing, or whatever you want to call it. Does it have to look perfect? No, not on this channel. And this comes down like this. This comes down over here. And then over like that. Over like this. And swoop on down. Swoop on down. You can always go darker later. This comes here. Now, I've got that color. Alright. I'm gonna check the comments here. I'm gonna add the blue. And guess what I'm gonna get? The inside of our barn color. Do you see how we went from light colors to dark colors? Maybe? Alright, now this is gonna come in here. I'm leaving what's called a kiss line. This is where that nice new color, you gotta slow down, don't go too fast. This is where we leave a nice little edge of some whites. Because there is some little edge of whites right there. See that? But this is a photo, and photos, friends, jury of the crowd, or this is the inside. If you get some little bits and pieces that aren't painted, it's okay. Guess why? Because there might be holes in the barn peeking through. There's another dark side to our barn. It's over here. A little bit more blue, a little more cooler than this inside. Yeah. Leave that little edge. Fight it. Your left brain's gonna want to paint it, and you say, hey, I'm the boss of this painting. Get out of here. Look at this nice little dark. Oh, look at that. We've got a cute little roof. Nice little shadow. Boop. Look at that. Did yours turn out that cute? Let me know in the comments. Don't let me know in the comments that it didn't turn out cute. You know, I like me some moon glow. Well, guess what? I just added it into my mix. This is the mix, the whole section. There's a nice little dark right in here. That's gonna help that rail come forward and drop down that wonderful scene. And guess what? Now I take more water into our mess. And guess what? We now have a shadow. The shadow nose. Here's our shadow. If yours is trying to run down the street, turn your painting. More blue. It's cool. No, it's literally cool. It's a cool shadow coming this way. You know, mine's buckling because I'm painting in a sketchbook. And that's okay. This is now my road coming that way. If it has a harder edge, I'm alright with it. Sorry about that interruption. That was my alarm saying, Gabriel, it's time to feed you. I'm gonna lift this out. See that? That's my road line, that cool white line. But it's not white here, it's dark-ish. And then with clean water, I can lift the white line next to that dark line like that. Now this little shadow's kicking out over here. There is another shadow coming this way towards our biker. Not that kind of biker, but you know what I'm talking about, right? He's so silly. There's a curb right here. And right there's that rail coming this way. And our bicycle, the rail here. All right, the rail is over here. Look at that. Isn't that just wonderful? It's about the painting now. I'm really not even interested in Eric's photo reference. I'm very into the painting at this point. Hopefully you can stick around for another 15 minutes. We've been doing this 15 more minutes. He did it again, making us stay longer. I like this nice darker piece right in here. The rail. And then that road got a little light on me. So I'm gonna grab some blue right in here, and that's a little too dark. We're gonna soften this, bring it back. Do you see I got that white line? Ooh, look at that. That's lovely. Now I'm dropping in some darks right there because that road's kind of dirty. Well, it's not dirty, it's wet. Thanks, Eric, for giving me a wet painting or photo reference. There's some car wet track tires coming like this. And some of you want to splatter leaves. Splatter some leaves. Let me just splatter some leaves. Great. Leaves splattering everywhere. Oh my goodness. Well, if you're gonna splatter paint, might as well splatter some water. Now they look like leaves. All right. Check it out. Check it out. We're gonna grab this over here is Burnt Hematite Scarlet. It's a Permatech by Daniel Smith. And this rail's got to go darker and thicker, like that. All right, the biker, he's waiting patiently for us to get to the scene where he gets to get painted, but he's gonna have to wait just a titch because there is something on my painting that's freaking me out, but oh, here they are. There's the paper towels by Viva. These are Viva Select. These are the paper towels you want. Look at that big blob just... Whoa, that got scary. Some of you probably knew and didn't even tell me. I'm going to put some little dots and dashes right here. Look. Dots, dashes. if you put a real nice shiny roof on here, that means it got a new roof. And those historians that like to buy your paintings, they won't be interested. I'm sorry. I'm gonna break up this. It's just too pretty, too clean. All right, look at that. Now, this is where you can drop in some little darker browns in here. Just adding just a little bit of moon glow in there in browns. And there's that. Boop, 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 boop. That rail. You gotta make that noise. Boop, 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 boop. I love me some lavender. I put some lavender out. This lavender is gonna really make that road pop and sizzle and dance. Not the cha-cha, but it's gonna dance. There's that line. Whoa, I accidentally got rid of my shadow under my bridge. Sorry. Oh, no big deal. Look at that. Just paint it back in. Look at that. Isn't that fun? All right. Might as well make that a shadow. Ooh, look at that. And just quiet that down. Too much cattle. You ever go to a show and the guy got a new cowbell and he's just playing way too much cowbell? Well, I had too much cowbell. Like, hey buddy, that was not in the band practice. Drop some of the cowbell. What about this tree? It comes in here. Trees go from thin to thick. So as it's coming down, there we go. And coming down like this. We're gonna drop a little bit of lavender. See what that does. Woohoo! Okay. There's that was our Papa, Baby Bear, Mama Bear. Okay. Now, ooh, that's juicy. Here we go. Now, what I'm about to do, do not try this at home. It is, if you are under the age of 18, put your safety goggles on. Get one of those like very expensive $600 glass like protective face shields. I've got a brush here that I've just treated like a redheaded stepchild. Not that you're allowed to do that anymore. But see this thing? Get an old ugly brush. Yes, this was a really fancy perla at one time. Now, remember our mixture from earlier? It was Hansa Yellow Light and some Cobalt and some quinacridone. More quinacridone. This is called Thick, Buttery. Did you ever make the mistake in college and accidentally buy tomato paste and not tomato sauce for your pasta, and then you got home and you're like, open the can and you're like, oh my gosh, what did I buy here? No, you didn't, did you? That was just me. Okay. Well, now I'm doing this stuff, but all that pre-painting stuff we did, needs to shine through. Okay, I'm done looking at that photo. That photo and me are fighting. We are no longer friends. I'm all about my painting. And I'm putting some trees over here. Okay, I'm no longer interested in the photo. So when the gallery says, what photo reference did you use? None. I now am looking at the painting is what matters the most. So forget about it. Look at, there's some green here. Look at that. So by putting some thicker than you think. Have you ever been to Denny's? I have that one friend that I go to Denny's with, Mark. And when Mark orders, jeez, Mark never watches these, so shh, it's our little secret. Unless my wife tells you. Mark, when he says, I want extra cheese, folks, to the waitress, he says, I want extra cheese. But what your idea of extra is not my idea of extra. Can you see a grown man saying this to another grown waiter? When you think extra cheese, times that by 10. And when you come with my plate, I'll tell you add another 10. Well, we can't eat like that anymore, can we? We now have to worry about our health. We're getting older, and it's all good. So look at this. I am putting all this wonderful stuff. Miss Stockton is off to her piano lesson. Everybody say goodbye, Amber. We're gonna put some, now I put some gouache in there. What? I thought this was just a watercolor show. Why do you have gouache? I have gouache because I'm using opaque colors over luminous parts of the painting. If you haven't tried this, it is a game changer. Once we pull off the tape, bye honey. That's my beautiful holy hottie off to piano lessons. All right, in here, there's some trees. We are almost done. We are gonna finish this. Let's land the plane. Back there, if I clean my brush, for all of you that are still here, all 19 with 13 thumbs up, I'm gonna take some white and some orange. Really? Oh, geez. That just makes you want to cover your ears. Do you hear that? Now, see that thing? See that? What did I do? Look at that. Getting it back into there. You've got to leave some of that pre-painting back in there. Okay? I'm going to do that back in here. Back in there. Ooh, watch out for that biker. Back over there. Back in here. And over here in the foreground. I'm just a silly boy. Look at that. Now, take some white. You could take Chinese white. White, but you can't smush it up too much. Okay, now put some white ones down in here. Alright, some white ones back in there. Just a couple. Don't get too carried away. Some down in here. So, if you're really thinking about joining us this weekend or next Saturday, you really want to break the bank. Come join us The more, the merrier. Now, some of those in here. We're almost done. Some of those here. There is one more secret weapon that I'm gonna use. So, you don't want to leave yet. I got this tiny little brush. I would never bought this brush, but thank you to my good friend Lauren McCracken, who has his own versatile Escoda brushes. He is also a brand ambassador with them. He's cooler than me because he has his own set. I want a little white line right here. Separate that tree from our railing because it's in the foreground. Alright, and I don't need it over there, but I could use it right here on the ground because it's wet ground. Just little bits and pieces. Stop. Don't do too much. Don't put the white for the line. Okay, yeah, put the white for the line. But do that real quick. Don't do it pretty. Just get in there and whoop. And then whoop, like out. This is called visual language that creates static movement. Okay. I'm not sure about this little tiny brush because guess what? I can still use this perla. This perla has such a great point that I can come in here and do these little tiny things. That's why I like this one. This is also... Alright. We've got the road coming this way. The road's coming. Guess what? We got a biker dude here. Guess what? You want to see how to paint a biker guy? Cyclist. Well, he's got black tires, right? It's blue-black. Why? Because I've got some oranges. It's a complementary color. The bicycle tires go quick, 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 quick. Let me say it again. Bicycle tires go quick, 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 quick. Look where I'm holding it. And they go, woo! And then they one more time, woo! All right? Do not do these. Oh. Okay. You gotta do them quick, quick, quick. There's a handle here, like this. All right. And they're in those spokes. Oh my goodness, they go super fast. Super, uber fast. This cyclist is going down the hill. If you make those spokes look too pretty, guess what's going to happen to your picture? It's going to look like it's a photograph. And it's going to look like he's just frozen in time. He's got those fat tires. Who's buying these bikes now? These $5,000-$6,000 electric bikes. We got them like crazy here in San Diego. Let's put some pants on him. He needs pants. We can't be riding a bicycle in this kind of a scene with no pants on. He's got some red pants right here. Leave some whites. He's got his leg coming in there like this. One leg is shorter. Okay, one leg is longer, and the longer leg's on the other side. And I'm sticking to it. This leg is bent here. Alright. What about that shirt? Well, he's got a cool shirt, and the shirt is blue. Those bicyclists, they just like those fancy colors. So he's got his back towards us. Oops, that went a little darker than I wanted. And he's got some light on those shoulders. Leave some of that white. He is fitter than a fiddle because, well, this isn't his first rodeo. This is not his first triathlon thing. And then his arm, he's dressed warm. Now, he's got a handsome face, but we can't really see much of it. It's in the shadows. Here's his face. Leave the light on the shoulders. That means he is facing away from us. Okay, now he's wearing a white hat. So how do we create a white hat? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I'm being so silly that all 20 of you are still here. Paint the background darker, leaving that white hat. Do you see that? I'm giving you way too many cool tips today. I'm gonna run out of tips for the people that signed up for the workshop. And like this. And coming over like that. A little bit of white on the face and on the chin and on the shoulder and the hand. And look at that. We now have the other side of the water. Leaving some white right there by our tree. Oh my goodness. And there, we really can't see the water. So we just kind of darken that up. There's our other little tree. And I'm not worried about hands. He is so fast. We can't even see. There is that red went into my tire. You know, we paint these so fast on the channel. There we go. Nice. Now we're cruising down the hill in our bicycle. I'm gonna put a little bit of white gouache on the handlebar just so we can see that handlebar. Nice. All right. The shadow got a little bit lighter again. Gosh darn it. It's just such a wet day in our scene that keeps lighting up. All right. I'm not falling asleep on you, but I'm a little tired. It's been a longer day, but I'm so grateful for all of you that come and join me for Watercolor Wednesday. It's such a great time to be together. Now, I said there was a secret weapon. What was I talking about? Well, before I pull out the secret weapon, okay, we gotta take off the tape. Because what I like to do is I like to see, and oh my goodness, this did not turn into a two-parter today. Look at that. What will he do next week? Well, since this workshop is this Saturday and the following Saturday, we are in the month of March. We will be doing one more set of covered bridges next week. But if you liked what we started with today by looking at perspective and drawing the box and all that wonderful stuff, well, I'm glad you did. The first thing that talks to me right now is this line here. And this line there. And this goes darker. So when I pull back the tape, I'm now looking at the whole painting because that's how it's going to be framed. And we've got this hidden now here, but check this out. Fingernail That's not the secret weapon. I've already showed that before. There's my tree coming in front of here. If you've never done this, it's time to dive in. That tree is kicking back over this way. Okay. Now, we got our biker. There's a piece of hair right here. I leave that hair. Do you see that? That is my wife's hair. It tends to get in here. It can happen. You leave the hair there. You know what I used to have to do as a barber? If you get a piece of hair in your mouth from someone else, right? Gross. Ew, why are you telling us this story? If you cut hair, you're still cutting hair. I know some of you that are on this channel are. You get a piece of bubble gum and you start chewing that gum. And you will get that other person's hair out of your mouth with that piece of bubble gum. Pretty neat, huh? Yeah, I did not enjoy ever eating people's hair. Ever. Okay, secret weapon. Ready? Color pencils! Oh my gosh, I was so excited. Some of them went flinging across the studio. I'm so glad the cameraman took the night off, because he would have got poked in the eye. And you want to know what? It was the color I needed. Too funny. So, what am I going to use this one for? I'm going to use this one. Dun, 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 dun. So this is Imperial Purple. No, that's not what I wanted. This one. What is this one? Copper. Nope. Do you see the brand? These are really good. They're from England. I swam across the ocean, went to England, and picked these up just so that you could see them. Blue-gray? No. Sure, blue-gray. Look at this tree. That is not a very good tree. I said earlier they go from thick to thin. So I'm going to get in here with some watercolor pencil and make a nice little shadows in my little tree. What? They didn't tell me at the art store that you were allowed to do this when I was shopping. Well, they weren't too smart. They could have made some more money on you. So there's this tree limb, and that tree limb, and this tree limb, and a shadow, and this tree limb, and a shadow. There's someone on here that really loves the show. She's not here tonight. Hi, Marie. You're watching this on the replay. We missed you today. She messaged me earlier today, said she couldn't make it. But she's here in spirit. Guess what? That's a blue face. That's not gonna be okay. We got some flesh tone here. Rose pink 13. Let's put a little bit of that on there. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Looks like a face now. And then, where's that purple? We're going to put purple around his hat. Look at that. Isn't he the coolest biker dude you've ever seen? And guess what? If you're going to put that on his face, put a little on his hand. There's really... And then guess what? We got... I don't have white. Oh, so we'll take... What's this? This is light violet. I would say that's lavender. Warm lavender. Some spokes. Moving spokes. Not all of them. Don't draw every spoke. Just a couple. Alright? Don't make me come over there and take the color pencils away. This isn't color pencils. This is... Ooh, sorry to lead you astray. These are watercolor. Look at this tire. It needs a little love. Do I have the right blue? No, but... You fake it until you make it. I don't know. Don't fake it till you make it. Just paint. Enjoy your watercolors. Get out some other art supplies. Look, I could do some fun little textures in my little tree here. Did I wait for this dry completely? No. But there is a tree limb coming in here. What? And there's a tree limb here. Yes. And there's some trees there. And where's that? Lavender, pink, purple. Oh, they're getting some light. Nope, I need the pink one. And here we go. We're getting silly today. And we've got this little... You're still here. You must really like me. All 27 of you are still here with 19 thumbs up. Well, shoot. Look at this pink. Such a silly guy. Look. Back to blue. And a little bit of that. This is not mixed media yet. This is still watercolors. This is all... You know what? Your gray-haired friend's freaking out right now because her watercolor society says this is only water media people. And guess what? I can't say it. This is a family show. Don't get your something in a knot. I don't know. But check it out. This is that rail. And there we go. And a little more love right there. Ooh, under the roof. And I wish I had an orange. I have an orange. Check it out. Deep vermilion, which is not in my palette, but what the hey. I'm doing some lines in my building. Where's that pink? Ooh. Ooh. What pink was this? Rose pink. I am not getting commission from these watercolor pencil people. I am doing something wrong. I am slacking. Maybe a couple little textures. These are textures. These are textures. What about... Oh, I know the color I wanted went flying way over there. You probably will have to watch the replay how it just went. And that was yellow ochre. Gosh darn it. I so could have used that yellow ochre. And it's just so far away and I'm just being so lazy. Look at this. I did find me some lemon cadmium yellow. And I'm going to put some of that in here because it's in the photo reference. I don't care about the photo reference anymore. I'm just putting textures in here. You know, this was fun. I really enjoyed pulling out the secret weapons. If you clean your studio, which I did not do, but I did dig in some... What is this one? Are these repeats? This is deep vermilion. This is orange chromium 10. All right. So I want an orange color here. Textures. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh, wait. That pink. One more time. Pink, pink, pink. Because I don't have white. And that's fine. This is kind of freaking me out. I do have green. I have a muted green. Olive. I have olive. Olives over there in my palette. So we can use some olive back here. There's different ways we can use this. I can put this stuff in here like this. And guess what? I can either spit on it or just add some water. Spit on your paintings. You get some really cool textures. All right. I have had just a fun, silly night with you. Thank you for joining me. Ooh, ooh. We can't leave without doing the little cherry on the... It almost looks Valentine's thing. So, look at this. This is gonna come... This is called negative painting with a positive attitude. Now, there was a darker red for the shadow part. Darker red. And then there was a purple. No, it wasn't purple. There are no such colors, purple. Unless it's Imperial Purple. Number 23. There it is. Purple. And, look at that. But, you know, it'd have been just fine and dandy with some moon glow. So, moon glow. I need more moon glow. Daniel Smith! We need more moon glow. Alright, look. Shadow. Now that's gonna pop. Sorry if I went too fast. I hope you just watch this over and over and over again. And, guess what? My email is info@GabrielStocktonFineArt.com. That's right, GabrielStocktonFineArt.com is my website. To email me is you put an info@GabrielStocktonFineArt. Fancy stuff, right? Let's just finish up the roof here. What was that? Oh, I must have accidentally got into some gouache. Accidentally, yeah, right. This is creating some textures like those oil painters. You can do some of that too in your watercolors, which will create more luminosity. Luminosity. If you have some opaques. There's those little boop, 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 doop, doop. It helps to make those noises. All right. I've kept you long enough. I'm going to leave that little tasty little morsel right there. And, ooh. Don't start another thing, Gabriel. This was fun. But you know what it's missing? It's missing a signature. Gabriel. Gabriel. I still have to sign it when I spell it. Stockton, just like the town in California. Yes, my family is from there. There you have it. We have another Watercolor Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. And, wow, what a fun night this was, says Susan Little. So fun. Well, there you go. You can take a screenshot. Thank you to Eric, who provided us with that. Whoa, that's what it needed. And one of those. Yep, there it is. Thank you, Eric, for providing us with this. Sorry, it looks nothing like it. Horrible. There is something that is to say about giving yourself some grace and freedom to make a painting instead of trying to be a copy machine and making just You know, there's some people out there that can do it. They'll spend the next 6 months uh, on a painting. That's not me. I'm not allowed. My wife would make me go get a job at Chick-fil-A, and I would never see you on Watercolor Wednesdays. So I like these nice, loose, lovely paintings where we can have some grace and enjoy ourselves creating them. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. If you are signed up for the workshop for Saturday, I will see you with bells on. Friday, I'll send out the link. If you still want to sign up, email me at info@GabrielStockton, and I will get you going. Hey, all 23 of you still here, and 22 thumbs up. That is fantastic. And Mark Rice said, fantastic, Gabriel. It was fun tonight. Hey, thank you, Mark. And no sweat. Photos are easy. And then Susan, yep. It's good to see you. I'm sure you're smiling like always. I'll be watching the replay and learning so much. Thank you, Artie Ross. And Sheila is here. All right. I love this. Thank you for showing us how with exclamation mark. And Jay, let's go. Lance Armstrong. See you next week, Gabriel. Thank you so much, Jay. It's like the end of Ferris Bueller. You're still here. Go home. The movie is over. Yes, I love that. I think I'm gonna go watch that right now. Uh, I love these covered bridges. Thank you so much. Joan, hey, good to see you. I like having a person in the picture. Obvious. It's a heartbeat. You're right. And the secret weapon, gouache. Nope, it was the color pencils tonight. Thanks, says Victoria. Sally, hi, Jamie, I'm watching with you. Awesome. And Jamie from Pittsburgh, Massachusetts. Thank you again. If I missed your comment, I apologize. Oh, there is one other one here. This cool photo of a great bridge at a piercing, shocking, scientific drive, sleeping bear National Park in Michigan. They had to build it because the beavers found it tasty. Oh, wow. That's this place you're talking about. Oh, cool. Thank you for, I love the info. And hello from Arizona. And I hope I didn't miss your comment. Sorry. And we got one more here from Vegas. Hi, this is Lisa. I just found you. Happy you're here. We will be back next week at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We got one more covered bridge to do. And again, if you want to join us, you're going to email info@GabrielStocktonFineArt, and I will email you the information how you can join us this Saturday or the following Saturday. Thanks again. Appreciate the 25 thumbs ups. You guys rock. And thank you to Escoda for this amazing, cool tool that we used. So if you missed that, you can watch the replay as soon as it uploads. Take care. Be safe. Keep those brushes wet. I appreciate you joining me. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit subscribe and share it with your friends. Don't keep me a secret. Take care. Bye.